What's up, everyone? Today's Thursday, so I don't normally do YouTube lives on Thursdays, but I had a pretty good trading day today, and for whatever reason I have a lot of energy. I don't know what's going on, so I said why not use that energy and that positive trading to come on here and educate you guys again, right? So I want to talk about a couple house cleaning things before we get started on today's trades and today's topics. So number one is, if you are new to trading and you are curious about trading, or you don't know if trading is the right fit for you, if you go on our website at myinvestingclub.com, on the top right, you could click the free consultation button. So what this button is going to do is going to set you up with a 30-minute consult with our mentor and our moderator, Tosh, to see what your experience is like, to see what your goals are trading, to see if trading is the right fit for you. Again, guys, this is completely free. There's no strings attached, nothing. His free consultations fill up pretty quickly these days. So if you're curious, or you want to see if maybe you're in a different community and maybe if M.I.C is going to give you some more perks or some more benefits, try it out, guys. Hit the free consultation button on the top right of the website. Number two is, I'm having a really great month, guys. I'm having a really great month. I'm up over $200,000 this month, guys. And, you know, this is a great market. And I thought to myself, man, I'm making so much fucking money. I want to have a way to give back, guys. So what I decided to do is, on a whim, Bao wasn't even around yesterday. I was talking to Tosh and I was like, you know what, bro? I'm doing so well that I want to find a way to give back. And I thought, you know what? Let me do something where you guys can get 50% off your first month at M.I.C. So if you guys go to the website now, myinvestingclub.com, on the homepage, you'll see a button that says 50% off. So if you want to try M.I.C, if you want to see what we traded today, if you want to see our watch list, or if you just want to watch our videos for a month, our member-only videos, this is your opportunity to sign up for half off your first month. And I'm probably going to get rid of that by tomorrow night. So this is your way, guys, to get literally half off. It's going to be like $97 to join M.I.C. And I mean, to me, there's no better opportunity than that, man. So yeah, check it out, guys. 50% off your first month, and I guarantee you're going to be making over $100 a day if you guys do this correctly, right? I'm making $5,000 a day, man. $5,000 a day. I'm making a lifetime membership every single day for the rest of my life, right? So anyway, so let's talk about today's hot topic, which is the Robinhood IPO, right? And when I started this YouTube live, I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to take audience questions. I'm going to see what you guys want to learn about. And then I remembered, oh wait, today's the Robinhood IPO day. I've been getting DMs about it. I've been getting my grandma, my grandpa, my uncle, my aunt, my second removed cousin to text me about the Robinhood IPO and what I think about it and if I should buy it or what they're going to do. And so I want to kind of come on here and give you guys some advice from, you know, someone that's been trading for a very long time, that has seen many IPOs come and go, and kind of the proper way to trade it, right? So number one is, if you guys don't know what an IPO is, I'm going to explain to you. IPO stands for initial public offering. So what that means is a private company is starting to go public by offering stock. So what they do is they sell you stock so that they could raise capital to fund their business ventures. So I think in Robinhood's case, I think they were selling 55 million shares. So they want to load 55 million shares into the market, and people like us, people like institutions, they buy it. And then whenever you pay for it, that capital gets transferred over to Robinhood and you own a piece of the company. So Robinhood is doing its first initial public offering today, right? Today is when it's doing it. And the question is, should you be buying the Robinhood IPO? Is there an edge buying this IPO? What are you going to do, right? What are you guys going to do, right? And here's my advice, guys. My advice is it has a couple layers. Number one is, in the stock market, you want to look for predictable setups. You want to look for stocks that are predictable. The small cap market is predictable because all of these companies are scams. All of these companies want to pump up their stock so they could dump shares. So because all these small cap companies are trash, that gives us an edge. When you're getting involved in IPOs and these crazy things, there's really no edge in them, man. There's really no edge, because by the time the stock IPOs, the only people getting rich are the insiders. the people that created Robinhood, the people that got into the series A, B, C, D. By the time they IPO, you're at the series X, Y, and Z. It's already overvalued, right? And the perfect example that I could give you guys is look at Coinbase. So if you look at the Coinbase IPO from a few months ago, they were at $420 a share. And today, they're at $250 a share. The first day the IPO launched, the first day, the insiders sold 95% of their stock. So imagine the Coinbase insiders, the CFO, the CEO, the CMO, whatever, all these people, what they did is they sold their stock on the first fucking day. And to me, if the insiders aren't believing in the stock, why should you, right? So I'm not saying that Robinhood is gonna go up. I'm not saying that Robinhood is gonna go down. But from what I know, at this very moment, there is no edge in this stock, right? There's no edge. People don't know what the hell is gonna happen. We don't know if insiders are gonna sell day one. We don't know if the stock is overvalued. We don't know anything. All that we know is that there's no prior price action. There's no chart. There's no technicals. There's no levels. There's no history. It's basically gambling, guys. It's basically gambling. And basically, by the time you buy this IPO, by the time you buy the stock, chances are that it's at its most overvalued. So I'm gonna give you an example, right? And I'm not an expert at this stuff. I'm not a stock market fundamental. I don't work for Goldman Sachs. I barely have a college degree, right? But I've been in the market long enough to see what these stocks do. And number one is this. 2020 for Robinhood was a monster year. It was a monster year because of all the trading volume that they had. Their business grew by 300% that year because of all the people locked at home and all the people starting to day trade stocks. That was probably the peak. Now you're buying stock that has kind of peaked out in new user growth base, right? So chances are this year that user base is not gonna go up 300% again, right? That was a one-time crazy opportunity, right? So to me, buying a stock like fucking Robinhood today, expecting them to have the same type of growth in 1 year doesn't make sense. So in that sense already, in my mind, it makes me feel like it's overvalued. It makes me feel like we need to wait for history. We need to wait to see what this chart does. And go back and look at the Coinbase IPO, COIN. This was also extremely hyped up. This was also in the boom of Bitcoin and Ethereum when Bitcoin was at 60,000, right? And that dropped 50%. So before you invest your hard-earned money into this Robinhood, I would personally wait for a better chart setup. I would wait until there is an edge. I would wait until there's more information, and I would not be gambling on it. You're gonna see a lot of people gambling on that stock, and a lot of people are gonna lose. And the only people that are gonna win are the insiders like Goldman Sachs that have shares from $1 a share that they're dumping in your face at fucking $50 a share, right? So do you guys have any questions about that? Hope that all makes sense, guys. So I've been getting a lot of questions, man. If there are no questions, I'm gonna move on to today's trades, guys. I don't know why, but I'm out of breath today. Yeah, we're gonna teach you guys how to make boring money. We're gonna teach you guys how to make consistent money. And today I made a very boring $4,800, which is over $1 million a year on a slow day. So on a slow day, I was able to pull out 4,800 bucks, which is well over $1 million. So let's talk about today's trades, guys. So today's Thursday and yesterday was Wednesday. For the past 2 days, the market has been a little bit slow. And when I say a little bit slow, I mean that there's no 500% runner, there's no crazy hot chick, there's no crazy anything. So this is a new market cycle. The market cycle that's been happening right now is that it's kind of slowing down. People don't know what stocks are moving. These algos are buying up the stocks and then they're tanking the stocks an hour later. So for me, when I wake up in the morning and I see these stocks pre-market, I don't really see anything that has an edge. I don't really see anything that makes sense to me. So I mentioned to the guys in the room today, and I also mentioned yesterday, that right out of the open, I don't see anything good. I am patiently waiting for pump and dumps from Discord rooms, from screen share rooms, from text message rooms. I'm basically waiting for them to start pumping stocks because nothing is moving. And most of the time when the market is kind of cold like it is now, those pumps aren't going to work as well. So I told the guys in the room the last 2 days that I'm basically just waiting for pumps. I'm waiting for these stocks to be pumped up, and as soon as they're pumped up and there's not really much attention left on them, I'm gonna fucking attack it. So the greatest pump of the day that paid out the most amount of money today was a stock called SGOC. And Bao top ticked that. He's short at 1177, I think. 1177, top ticked. I think it went to 1190. So SGOC was a stock that was broken, that was tanking, that had no business to be up. There was no news, there was no catalyst. It was a pump and dump. So to me, when I start seeing a pump and dump like that on a slow day and there's no news, I get excited, right? I get excited. So that was the first one of the day. The first one of the day was SGOC, 100% pump and dump. Every single person that bought that chat room alert lost 30-40% of their money, right? Because they're idiots buying this shit, right? So that's number one. Number two is SGLB. This was a funny one because it was ping-ponged from 2 pump rooms. One pump room pumped it, they pumped and dumped it, and then the other room found it, and they're like, all right, I'm gonna buy this too. And then they pump and dump this. So they're playing fucking ping pong with each other. And I shorted that one too. I shorted that one at $4.50, and I got out at $4, right? So already we had 2 pumps of the day, SGOC and SGLB. And in my head, I was like, you know what? It's a slow day. I don't need to push anymore. I'll take my money. I'll take my $2,000 on this pump. I'll take my $2,800 on this pump, and I'm just gonna call it a day, right? So that's basically what I did today, guys. And I posted my charts in the room. Oh, one more thing. GRVI was in my watch list. So I posted this on Instagram. If you go to instagram.com/myinvestingclub, you're gonna see the watch list play on GRVI. GRVI was a low-hanging fruit. This was a stock that ran yesterday, that tanked today. That ran yesterday, tanked yesterday, and rebounded today. And my plan on GRVI was to short 560, 580, and $6. I shorted at 560, I got out at 530, I made 30 cents with my eyes fucking closed, man. So already right there, the watch list play. The watch list play that's in the watch list. All you have to do is set your orders, set your lines, and you make money. Would have paid for your monthly membership at M.I.C. So every single day, guys, I post a watch list. Every single day, I post a detailed plan. And during market hours, I execute that plan live. Bao, I, and the moderators also mentor you live, guys. Mentor you live. So today was a slow day. Thank you to the, I'm not gonna say anything bad. Thank you to the brilliant pumpers. Thank you to the knowledgeable pumpers. Thank you to the smart and loyal pumpers for making me $4,800 today. If you continue to pump these stocks, expect a fruit basket under your Christmas tree from me. Because I've probably made a fucking metric shitload of money on these pumpers. And you know what? I used to feel bad for the people that followed them. I used to feel bad for all these people, but I got to the point where I realized that all these people want to get rich quick and they're gonna lose money anyway. So I'll spend your money better anyway. So do you guys have any questions today? Do you guys have any questions? I want to open it up to a audience Q&A where I can maybe answer some of your questions live, guys. So this is your chance to talk to a millionaire trader. A trader who's made $2 million this year, trading 1 hour a day. And he's coming on YouTube, not fucking doing it for any other reason than he's bored and he wants to get some exercise. So if you guys have any questions, let's run through it. How do you know that you're forcing trades? That's a good question. That's a good question. So I feel like I'm forcing trades when I'm no longer taking trades that have an edge. So usually on a trade, I'm looking for 20 cents to 50 cents a share. When I start scalping and looking for 5 cents a share or 10 cents a share or 7 cents a share, I feel like I'm forcing a trade. And whenever I feel like I'm forcing a trade, it means I'm getting sloppy. And once I'm getting sloppy, it's only a matter of time until I fucking slip and crack my skull open. So I try to use that to identify. I try to see when am I being sloppy in my trading to stop myself from slipping, right? So I hope that answers. If I start to take subpar trades, if I start to feel like I am squeezing money out of a rock, then I tell myself, you know what? It's probably time to slow down. What did I do before trading? I was a barista at Starbucks, making $150 a week, making frappuccinos, making coffees, making espressos, making fucking everything, man. I was a barista at Starbucks. Explain the importance of learning the right strategies first compared to unlearning bad habits. So the problem is, guys, when a lot of people start, they learn everything wrong to do. You learn that you should be buying the breakout. You learn that you should be using market orders. You learn that you should be using hotkeys. You learn that you should be doing this and that. And the problem is that once you get into that habit, once you start doing all those things wrong, it's gonna take your mind time to unlearn those bad habits. That's why when people join M.I.C without any prior experience, they find consistency faster because they don't have to unlearn their bad habits, guys. They don't have to unlearn their bad habits. So a lot of traders, what they do is sometimes they fall for these scams. Sometimes they fall for these pump and dumps, this quick, get rich quick mentality. And they have to unlearn that mentality, man. And the sooner you find a good community, the sooner you find setups that actually work, the sooner you will start to make money. Do you buy your locates early? I wake up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. and start locating at 7 a.m. before they're all gone. Early bird gets the worm, guys. So I have an account that costs 8 to 10 cents a share. So basically, guys, what I tell people is if you are looking to locate a stock, okay? If you think you can make double the locate fee, so let's say the locate fee is 5 cents, and you think the setup is gonna yield you 10 cents, you could take it. But if you don't think you're gonna at least make double on that locate fee, do not fucking take it. What is a good size to start with? That totally depends on your account size, man. In my opinion, you should start with no more than 100 shares until you prove your consistency. So what I do is I only locate a starter, and if I want more than a starter, I'll take more. What I see people do is they locate 10,000 shares and they only use fucking 500 shares. Fucking idiots. Just locate a starter, and if you need more, take it. Unless you know it's a very thin or low float or whatever the hell it is. Reminder, guys, half off your first month at M.I.C. myinvestingclub.com. It's right on the homepage. Half off, and that's gonna end Friday. Do you guys have any other questions for me, man? There's no one else that you see that comes outside, educates you, mentors you guys. I'm over here putting my heart and soul into this stuff, guys. So give us a chance to see what you're missing out on. And fuck, man, it just makes sense. Go to myinvestingclub.com. You guys are gonna learn a skill that is going to change your life. All right, guys, so I'm gonna head back home. I will see you guys back in the room. If you guys have any questions that I did not answer, leave a comment on this video, and I'm the guy that responds to all your comments, man. So if you have any more questions, leave it in the comment section and I will get to it. So thanks, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow back in the room. And yeah, that's basically it. So thanks, guys.